good evening, or perhaps it is good morning. Perhaps I should just say happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday to one and to all. This is going to be a short after dark with DOE. As I ride home, just wanted to jump on really quickly and speak about something that many of us have heard growing up, and that's the term stranger danger. Unfortunately, due to technology and the availability of so many apps, meeting people is easier now than it's ever been. You have young people, you have middle-aged people, and your seasoned or seniors that all, at some point in time, well, many, let me say that, engage in meeting people using those apps. There are many reasons why people elect to use those ways of meeting people due to time constraints, the ease of doing so. But the problem is, and has been for a very long time, you don't know who's behind the keyboard. Sure, you can post the best photo available, and it may not even be of yourself, or it has been altered so much nothing in it resembles you. Things that you disclose about yourself, some or none of it may be true. As I said, many young people engage in this activity, but many older people do as well. There are actually people on this app, YouTube, that have done that. And it hits close to home because an individual turned out to be something they were not. It's one thing, and even though it's sad, but some young people don't understand. But what I don't understand, and perhaps maybe someone can let me know, is how an adult in their 30s, 40s, 50s can fall in that trap. Now, I am not a therapist or anything that would fall under that umbrella. I've heard of trauma bonding, but I cannot say for sure or even speculate if that would be a reason. Maybe I'm being a little cruel, and if I am, it is not meant to be cruel. But sometimes, especially when it comes to your own personal safety, you have to use common sense. And even though there are some people that say some people don't have it, I believe we all have common sense. We all may not use it, but I do believe we all have common sense. If you experience a certain type of behavior, which includes language, interaction that is abusive, and you continue to allow it, sometimes these people may interpret that as it's okay for them to continue because the behavior is accepted. Strangers are just that. Some may appear to be intelligent and charming. That's the goal initially. But I feel like many of these people, these predators, and I mean that in the sense of those that prey on people who may be lonely, who may battle with low self-esteem. It could be a myriad of things. But there are, unfortunately, people out there that engage in this type of behavior. We've seen horror stories. We've read about them. Yet and still, there are people who continue to take a chance, not only with their life, but possibly the lives of their children or family members. You don't know what is in the person's past, but for me, I can't imagine there are no red flags shown early on. I don't believe that at all. I believe some people choose to ignore them, and again, possibly for several reasons, some of which I named earlier. This is a practice people should really consider long and hard before they engage. us paid attention on this app. I've seen it play out. Those of you that have been following the Sonia Massey case, as I have, and I had many and continue to have questions. And some of the questions I've had seems like they're being addressed. Sean Grayson, for those of you that have been following this story, is the former deputy sheriff who was responsible for Sonia Massey no longer being here with us. There have been several reports as it relates to behavior, not only in the military, but during his tenure as a law enforcement officer. Right before his discharge from the U.S. Army in 2016, he was divorced. Now, I have absolutely no idea why that union did not last. But my question, one of them, was his current fiance, who happens to be a nurse. Has she ever experienced, directly or indirectly, any aggression? Because some of the stories that are coming out now, and again, these are allegations at this point, but some of the stories that are coming out, and you can do your research, is that he's shown aggression towards women. For any of you who viewed the footage, and again, I have to state, to be honest, I have yet to watch the entire film. I can't, and I won't. I can only get to a certain part, and I try to end it quickly. But I definitely heard and felt the tone used. And to me, this is my opinion, it has not been the first time. When it is that easy for someone to speak in that manner, chances are, and again, this is my opinion, this is part of your fabric. And if that report is true, you can Google it. This person was arrested when they were 32. drugs. I did a live not too long ago and showed one of the records that they made available. And that record dealt with a job reference where one of his co-workers mentioned he was a quick learner and they went out on drug cases together. And just as I mentioned in that live, we put the dots together. There's still many things that need to be unpacked as it relates to this case. One of the pieces of information claims he had training. That contradicts one of the other statements that he needed additional training. Another report stated he disobeyed an order from a superior. That signals bad news. Which brings me back to, did his, or does his fiance, and who is a nurse, have any idea of his background? Any clue? Or did she believe everything told to her? There are many, many pieces to this puzzle, but I do believe soon more and more will come out. There's also stories that he has a medical condition, and I will always ensure that I don't make light of anyone's condition, no matter who it is. Did that medical condition, or does that medical condition have or had any effect on his job performance? The point I'm trying to make is sometimes we can know people but really not know them. There are so many people living double lives, secrets, and they don't always equal infidelity. Some may be hiding addictions, issues with abuse, domestic violence. If a person has a pattern of certain types of behavior, as an adult, in my opinion, you should know. You should absolutely know that is someone you should do your best in getting away from. You don't know what triggers those individuals may have. Unfortunately, for some people, it's too late when they find out, even though the signs were there. Whatever reasons people have when it comes to meeting people online or non-traditional ways, exercise not only caution but common sense. It could save you heartache and heartbreak in the long run. As some of us are seeing now, do not allow loneliness or problems within your home to have you run, and I mean that figuratively, to a stranger when you have absolutely no clue of who they are. Hey there, twin. Salute to you too. I don't know if that's Timmy or not. I can't tell. But my quick ride is over. Thank you to those that listened in. And hopefully, you gleaned something from that little short chat. As I said, this is something I believe adults should know, but sometimes, depending upon emotions, some of us tend to forget that. Life is too short to forget things we should know. I am going to now end this short stream. Thank you again for joining me on this brief ride and conversation. You all, please be safe, be well, and be healthier. Until next time, bye-bye for now.